Alrighty. What's up, my peeps? And you pieces of garbage and scumbags. Peter Joseph here for another video right here on the official Peter Joseph Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching on this Friday evening, April the 21st, 2023. Thank you for watching right here on the channel. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. On this channel, my other four main channels, which are down there as well. And don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your motherfucking biatch. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, well, fuck you, man. But if you want to watch my videos so bad because you're obsessed and you like me so much, or if you're a faithful subscriber and you do miss one and you're not getting my notifications, then unsubscribe, resubscribe again, hit the bell again, turn on all notifications again, and hopefully they'll go out to you. If not, then just search my name and find one of my channels. Then if you want, go to my video section, shorts section, or live section, and on those channels, and they will be right there waiting for you. And you can also watch past videos that are epic too. But it is what it is. So you can't miss it. So if you do miss it, you have a chance to rewatch it on the replay if you either hit the bell again and get notified again if you're not getting it by now, or just search my name or my channels and you should find it right then and there. So can't miss it. And if that's too hard, then you need you have problems. Let's put it that way. And that's pretty much it. Alright, it's Friday, almost getting close to Friday night, and you know what that means. We got WWE SmackDown coming your way in about 15 minutes from now. Should be a pretty good show. We got Solo Mibuki, Solo Sikoa, and the Weed Man himself, Matt Riddle, in a no disqualification match. Should see how that ends. Probably have the Usos on the show. You know, it's 1 week before the draft. So we'll see what happens with that. Some interesting things with the draft I'll discuss in a second. Regarding some NXT stars coming up. We'll talk about that. And more stuff to come tonight on SmackDown. No Rampage tonight, so it's just SmackDown solo. Not Solo Sikoa, but solo tonight. As Rampage will be on tomorrow night at 10 p.m. on TNT. So by itself, and not going to be after the NBA or anything shit like that. It's going to be at 10 o'clock on the dot, hopefully, and we'll see what happens with that. And then we return on Monday with your Monday Night Raw review. So we got all that, and we will move on from there. All right, so on this Friday evening, getting close to Friday night, wherever you may be. Hope you had a great Friday and you have a great weekend ahead of you. And for some of you, maybe you might not have a great weekend. I don't know. But make the most of it, assholes. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, so as the title below says, once again, we have a CM Punk update. And I've been trying to keep you guys in the loop for what's going on with CM Punk over the last couple days and couple weeks, and where we are right now. Well, the latest story that coming out of CM Punk land is that he will debut, not debut, but come back on June 17th edition of Collision, their debut episode from Chicago. So Punk will be coming back in his hometown June the 17th, beginning at 8 p.m. as a Saturday night, June the 17th, from 8 to 10 p.m. for AEW's new show, Collision. So we got that. And there's gonna be separate crews. Gonna be out ahead of that. Which I think makes no sense, but okay. I guess they're gonna have like 3 separate crews. They're gonna have the Dynamite and Rampage crew, maybe the Ring of Honor crew, maybe the Dark and Elevation crew, and then you're gonna have Collision. So maybe 3 or 4 crews. That's a lot of people. But I mean, it is what it is. I think Collision should just be his own. I mean, it's gonna be his own show, but just get rid of Dark and Elevation, please. Get them off Monday and Tuesday because nobody barely watches them. And then really get rid of Rampage, and then you put Rampage on Friday nights at 10 p.m. when you can have it live and you can have it taped like Rampage is, so that you free up the rest of the week. So you don't have to, and you have more people. You don't have to do this brand split or roster split, soft roster split, whatever they're gonna do because of Punk. So that's what I would do. So you have Wednesday night, you have Wednesday with Dynamite, and then Friday you have Ring of Honor, and then Saturday you have Collision. You still have 3 shows instead of having 5 shows. That's what I would do, Tony Khan, man. But we'll see what happens with that when we get there. But like I said, Punk is slated to be coming back June the 17th. So that's going to be a big show. And the Dynamite after that in Chicago, that's going to be even bigger if he's on that show too, which he might. But we'll see. But the whole thing with Punk continues to grow. He still hasn't had that meeting with Tony Khan and Chris Jericho and the Bucks. Why, you may ask? Well, CM Punk cannot even talk to the Bucks, or can he, per an order or something like that. As much as he wants to apologize and talk to them, he has been told not to talk to them, and he still hasn't reached out to apologize to them. So anyway, per Ringside News, when reported that Punk had made pitches for his return to AEW. He then followed it up with some Instagram stories. We talked about this before to troll that report. So far, we haven't heard anything official from AEW about Punk's status. But as always, Uncle Dave Meltzer, said that CM Punk hasn't reached out to the Elite and apologized yet. But close friends of Punk have said that he was told not to contact them. So that kind of really limits his ability to apologize. Oh, just because your friends don't want to apologize because they have a beef with Punk too. Can like I said before, can we stop acting like fucking children here? This is not kindergarten. Can we be men and women here? Especially with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. Can we act like mature women here and mature adults? Not act like assholes? Which is kind of like what we do here on YouTube. Act like assholes. Can't talk like men. And people have to resort to doxing and all the other shit. Because people on here are not men. You say that about me, but I'll be a man. I'm not going to debate you or anything. I'm not going to have you on a freaking live stream. I'm just going to do a video and just tell you straight up what I think. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just going to be one and done. Done. And if you still don't like me, I don't give 2 shits. You don't want to let the past go and you want to let the beef go, then that's your problem. That's your problem if you want to hold on to a beef for like 7 years. But, you know, I'm not the type of guy that I really don't want to go on a stream on StreamYard and talk it over when I'm going to get, you know, I could be a 7-on-1 gang rape, you know what I mean? If those were 7 women, then I would do that, but you know what I mean. But I digress. But yeah. But the whole thing with CM Punk, Kenny, the Bucks, Jericho, Tony Khan, Thunder Rosa, and Britt Baker, all those people that have beef and want to apologize and they can't, get over it. I mean, just apologize and shut up. That's pretty much it. But anyway, as the story goes, Regarding the meeting scheduled to try and smooth out issues with Tony Khan, Punk, FTR, and Jericho, along with the Bucks too, and Kenny, there's nothing new on that. We were told it had not taken place as of right now. As of the weekend, there was no resolution to the situation. There were many situations and things involved. There's a lot of shit to get past. A lot of shit. Punk has not apologized or attempted to make any direct amends to the Bucks, although those close to him said that's because he's been told not to have any contact with them, and without any contact, he couldn't. Who told him to do this? Who told him? Was it Tony Khan? Was it his lawyers? Who told Punk that he has no right to talk to the Bucks if he wants to apologize and smooth things over? Who told him this? I want to know, so I can, give him a piece of my mind. Just really, Tony Khan, Tony Khan should be the voice of reason here. Say, let Punk just air out your grievances to the Bucks and Kenny. Say what you gotta say. The Bucks and Kenny can say what they gotta say. They may not, you don't have to like each other, but for the sake of the wrestling business, cut the shit and just act professionally. And that's it. Go your own way, and you go your own way. Jericho, FTR, and everybody else that hates Punk. Go your own way. That's why they had a hit song by Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Yeah, go your own way. Do what the fuck you want to do. Kind of like the trolls here on YouTube. They need to go their own way and do whatever the fuck they do, which is really nothing. Besides jacking off to me. But that's another story for another time. But everybody involved needs to just let shit go. That's what I think. But it is what it is. So we'll see what happens with all that. So we'll have to see if Punk and the Elite are able to patch things up, do business together. They could make a lot of money. You think with All In coming up in at the end of August, Punk will sell out that place. If Punk, depending on who he faces, Adam Cole, same thing. The Bucks, definitely. They already have 50,000 people signed up right now, which could be more by the time Double or Nothing comes around next month. They're trying to aim for selling out 92,000 people in Wembley Stadium. I don't know if they could, but 50,000 people signed up. That's pretty damn good. I would think. But then again, that number could be, blown up to say, 50,000 people, but really 25,000 have been actually, sold. So you never know. So really all this depends on Kenny, the Bucks willing to work with Punk. But only time will tell. So we got between now and June 17th when Punk officially comes back on Collision to hopefully get some sort of resolution to all this stuff. Whereas Ric Flair just say, what's going on with here? What is really going on backstage we don't know about? Why is Punk being told not to talk to the Bucks and Kenny and FTR and really Kenny and the Bucks? Or maybe anybody else. Why? Who's telling him this? It's not Tony Khan. I doubt that. It has to be his lawyer, Punk's lawyers, or somebody. But really, if it's the lawyers, I think that's a really bad idea. Punk's trying to, clear the air. He wants to get back to wrestling because he has that itch again. He wants to get back in front of the fans because the fans miss him. I think Punk will get the ratings back up to about a million or so, maybe a little over 1 million. Who knows? As well, for Dynamite, if he's on that show, yeah, definitely. For Collision, we'll have to see. Because it's Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Most people are out. Most people, not all of them. But, they're going to be going up against baseball on the weekend, and then when football starts, they're going to be going up against football on Saturday nights, college football, college basketball, hockey, basketball. It's going to be a mess. So, even with Punk on the show, I doubt they'll get anywhere above 700,000. or maybe 500,000 at most. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that, and we will move on from there. So, all right, so SmackDown's about to start in 3 minutes, so that's really all I wanted to say about that. The NXT call-ups coming up for the draft, tentative names being named: Ilya Dragunov, the Yes Boys, that makes me really happy. Cameron Grimes, remember him? To the moon. Cameron Grimes is going to be coming up to the main roster. Zoe Stark, I believe, too, I heard. That's pretty damn good. The Yes Boys definitely will be great for SmackDown. Ilya Dragunov slated for maybe SmackDown. I think that would be good. I'd like to see Ilya Dragunov and Shinsuke go at it. Oh, that would be epic. But we'll see what happens with that. As far as Cameron Grimes goes, will probably be slated for Raw. I mean, he's been ready to go for the main roster for like the last few months right now. They just creatively has nothing for him at the moment. And then the Yes Boys, like I said, thrust right into the SmackDown Tag Team Division, well, the Tag Team Division, period. So, they'll be fun to see on SmackDown, most likely. As far as Zoe Stark, I think will be a good injection into the women's division on Raw or SmackDown. And then Ilya Dragunov, the same thing, on SmackDown. Put him in the Intercontinental title picture. Maybe he could sniff the world title picture, but he would lose to Roman automatically. But just saying. But anyway, we move on with that. So that's really all I got to talk about. Let me know your thoughts about Punk. Basically not being told to talk to the Bucks and Kenny. So what do you guys think is the resolution to all this? And we shall see what happens from there. Gonna put on SmackDown because it's about to start. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to edit this up while I'm watching SmackDown. Going to be live tweeting tonight. Won't be on Issa's watch along tonight because she's sick. So I hope Issa feels better. And we'll reconvene on Monday night for Raw. But don't forget Wrestling Inc. at about 10:15 or so. Alfred and Glenn will be there. I don't know about Issa. It depends how she feels. But I think she'll probably going to take the weekend off and just get better, and we'll see her on Monday. That's all I got to say about that. But should be a pretty good time tonight on SmackDown. I will be back later tonight, live, with your Monday night, SmackDown review on the Killer Demons channel. And then tomorrow night, way late, like 12 o'clock, because I'll be at the Ranger game tomorrow. With Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Rangers are up 2-0. They win tomorrow. I think it's basically over for the Devils, but we shall see. But gonna be rocking at the Garden tomorrow night on ABC. If you want to watch it on TV, you won't see me probably because I'll be not up top, but I'll be in the arena. I just said that. But in any case, I will be there live in person for the Rangers Game 3 tomorrow night. We got that. Mets on tonight at 9:40 against the Giants. Joey Lucchesi pitching tonight is 2023 debut. See how he does tonight. Hopefully he doesn't go up like 25 runs. See what happens with that. The Knicks play tonight against Cleveland at the Garden. Big fucking whoop. I hope they lose. And the Celtics are playing right now. They were leading. I don't care. Boston's playing Florida tonight, Game 3 of that series. So by the weekend, we might have early next week, we're gonna see who's in the second round of some of these playoff games. We'll see what happens with that as we go through the end of this month, going into May, and that's it. All right, SmackDown is on the air, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cookout. And if you're not down with that, you can kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. And I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Adios. Peace. Until later.